Good morning, children. Welcome to the online classroom of Chanakya Academy for Standard 12th Commerce English Medium. This is the session for subject Organization of Commerce and Management, and from today we are going to start our chapter number 5, that is staffing. This is the third primary function of management. By now, children, you are very much aware about the meaning of management, what are the different functions of management like planning, organizing, staffing, directing, controlling, budgeting, and so on. You are also by now knowing the meaning of planning and the meaning of organizing. Both of these are sequentially first and second function of management, that is, to perform any managerial activity, first we have to do planning and then to organize accordingly. The third step in the function of management is staffing. From this chapter, you are going to learn about introduction to staffing, concept of staffing, what are the characteristics and why staffing is important, staffing as a part of human resource management, process of staffing, and training and development. So before moving ahead, my question to you children is, what is the meaning of staffing or how it came into the part of management? Staffing, if you split up the words, right, it includes staff plus ing. Staff means collection of persons who are working together in the organization. We call them as staff. So, what was the need of staffing? When there is sole proprietorship, there is single person employed. जैसे जैसे organization becomes big, with the introduction to industries also, requirement of more human was there. Not only the requirement, but requirement of properly qualified human became the major need. After industrial revolution, what happens? Industries started production on the large scale. Now initially there was no proper system of production. Simply the plants were there, people used to work and do the production, but with increase in large production, with increase in industry, system of earning more profit at less cost began. Because जैसे जैसे industries बढ़ने लगी, competition बढ़ने लगा, तो what, apart from the target of more production, the target or the objective was to produce more, to earn more profit with less cost, right? So at the end of 19th century, dynamic management leaders realized that in production, sensitive staff is more important than inanimate machine. If the staffing is done properly, people are trained, staff is working unqualified, that is more important than only having the machineries in the industries. They also realized that machines do not work automatically, but employees have to operate them. Now when employees have to operate this machine, that means there must be proper qualified staff, experienced staff, they must be having skill, knowledge, and for the development of employee there must be proper selection, promotion, transfer, and training also. So what is staffing? Staffing is the process of development of an individual. Now the function of staffing is important as all the other functions of management. In fact, it is more important because the right staffing is done, right human is selected, then and then only all other things will be successful. It is the process of development of individual. Now in the past, human element was not given importance. Planning of business might have been done in the best possible manner and the formation of organization have been proper. But if the selection and training of the personnel is improper, then is it possible for the organization to be successful? No. The success of the organization depends upon the efficiency, attitude of the employees. So the staffing is an activity of maintaining the relations with the employees of the organization. So by now आपको ये समझ में आ रहा होगा कि स्टाफिंग क्यों इम्पॉर्टेंट है. स्टाफिंग सिंपली डज नॉट मीन कि जितनी रिक्वायरमेंट है ह्यूमन की उसको एम्प्लॉय कर दिया, जॉब दे दी, हो गया काम खत्म. नो, स्टाफिंग मीन्स इट इज़ रिलेटेड विद प्रॉपर सिलेक्शन ऑफ पर्सनल, उनकी प्रॉपर ट्रेनिंग देना, उनके साथ प्रॉपर टर्म्स बिल्डअप करके रखना, सो दैट एम्प्लॉयज़ वर्क एफिशिएंटली फॉर द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. ओके, so staffing is a very broad activity which is not only concerned with the recruitment, but it also includes selection, training, promotion, transfer, and even the post recruitment and other post recruitment activities. What are the characteristics of this staffing? आप मुझे खुद ही ये सोच के बताओ चलो कि स्टाफिंग ज़रूरी है नहीं है. से फॉर एग्जांपल आपको फन फेयर ऑर्गेनाइज करना है, ठीक है, उसके लिए मैं अकाउंटिंग के लिए एक 6th स्टैंडर्ड के स्टूडेंट को बिठा दूँ, तो डू यू थिंक द वर्क इज़ गोइंग टू बी सक्सेसफुल? नो. आप बोलोगे उसको अकाउंटिंग कहाँ से आएगा, उसके लिए तो एक साथ में 12th स्टैंडर्ड का स्टूडेंट बिठा दें, so it will be much better. Why? Because you thought that particular task, for doing one particular task, particular person is required, right? This was just one day activity. If you think about organization, तो उनको तो पूरे साल भर चलाना है अकाउंटिंग, साल भर प्रोडक्शन चलाना है, साल भर पूरे ईयर्स थ्रू आउट द ईयर until the business is running, the activities goes on. तो in such situation उनको तो उसी स्टाफ को सालों साल तक मेंटेन रखना पड़ता है, वरना क्या होगा, एवरी न्यू ईयर न्यू रिक्वायरमेंट, न्यू ट्रेनिंग विल गो. तो इसके लिए क्या है, स्टाफिंग को ट्रेन भी करना पड़ता है, स्टाफ को प्रमोशन का भी सोचना पड़ता है, स्टाफ का प्रॉपर सिलेक्शन भी करना पड़ता है. चलो, कमिंग बैक टू द टॉपिक, व्हाट आर द कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ स्टाफिंग. फर्स्ट एंड फॉरमोस्ट, एज आई ऑलरेडी सेड, that it is the important or even the most important function of the management. Why it is most important function of the management? Because all the functions like directing, coordinating, controlling, planning, organizing, everything is done on the basis of the kind of staff selected or kind of staffing done. It is a perennial process. Perennial process means a continuously going process. We cannot think of any organization which is existing without employees. Lockdown is completely different situation. जहाँ कोई employees नहीं and still the organization is existing. But this is not the example. Any organization which is running and without employees is not possible. As long as the organizational activities are there, there is the need of employees, and so staffing will also be there. Staffing is concerned with human relation. The main objective of staffing is to acquire right employee and make the best use of them. Or we can say that staffing is concerned with right employee selected at right time and placed at the right position in the organization. Employees are the only living factors of production. They have feelings, they have self-respect, they have emotions, right? And as it is related with human element, humanitarian behavior is expected towards them. You cannot, neither of the organization can think that in my company I require human and they will be working like a machine, 12 hours shift, 24-hour shift, no holidays. No. If for every organization, when they are selecting humans, they have to take care of development of each and every individual or employees. Staffing is the dynamic process. Why it is dynamic or changing process? Because every time the requirement of staffing is different. Proper staffing, all the activities of an organization becomes dynamic. Like for selection of an accountant, you do not need to go to the interview or demo for how he is handling the production department, right? उसके लिए तो हमें ये देखना है कि उसको अकाउंट का नॉलेज कितना है. Same way, if we have to appoint one of the person for HR, then we are not supposed to check how much knowledge he or she is having for the core mechanical field. He or she is concerned with managing the employees. Likewise, if we are employing one mechanical engineer or an engineer in any field, then in such situation it is not enough to go only through the CV or school results, right? For that, proper selection, proper medical examination, proper test must be conducted. So depending on the requirement of staffing, different staffing process is accepted, right? It is related with other managerial function. Other managerial functions like planning, organizing, directing, coordinating and controlling all are related with staffing. It is having the wider scope. It is not an activity only for labor welfare, but also concerned with training on development of individual, and which also work for the organizational development. The most important point, you can call it a capital investment and not the capital expenditure. What is the meaning of expense? Where money is spent. And what is the meaning of investment? Where we get something in return. So investment or expenditure on human is an investment. How? See, for recruitment process, selection process, we go with various kind of applications, their sorting, their test, right? All these training and development is also done. So all these things come up with the various expenses. But if any organization is planning to do the expenditure in this, then it is said to be the capital expenditure. The return to this expenditure will be definitely reflected in the organization by how in return organization will get good trained staff. If the staff is satisfied, they will be working more efficiently, more skilled workers will be there in the organization, right? That is why it is said that the expenditure on this is on the staffing is not expenditure, but it is an investment. Now children, what is the meaning or what is the importance of staffing? ज़रूरी है? Do we really need it? Or any organization can run without staffing? No. Staffing occupies an important place in the process of management. As more industries have been developed, importance of staffing has also increased. Any organization without staff is likely merely a skeleton, जिसके अंदर कोई जान नहीं है, कुछ काम नहीं हो रहा है. The inanimate machines can increase the production, but employees can give the better results. In comparison to other factors of production, future of business enterprise depends much on the type or the type of staff employed in the organization. And that is why staffing plays a very important role in the managerial function. We have already discussed one statement given by the management experts, that is, mind your men, men will mind everything else for you. So with this point, let us look at the importance of staffing. It is the driving force. Contented, यानी कि satisfied and efficient staff is driving force of an organization. What is the meaning of driving force? Driving force means the employee who are very much efficient and dedicated part of the employees who take the entire organization towards the डेवलपमेंट. कोई भी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के गोल को अचीव करना, ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को डेवलप करने के लिए क्या चाहिए? डेडिकेटेड स्टाफ. कोई एम्प्लॉय डेडिकेटेड कब होगा? व्हेन ही इज़ कंटेंटेड, he is satisfied with the job and he is efficient enough, he is capable enough. Only an efficient staff can accomplish the objectives of business along with the help of all other factors of production. It is a dynamic activity. It is important for all other functions of management, because coordinating, directing, controlling, nothing can be done without proper staffing. Staff are the limbs of the business enterprise. Planning is the brain, right? Human body, while the staffing are like the limbs. Why they are said to be limbs? Because brain कुछ भी सोचता है. Brain ये सोचता है कि आज मेरे को walk करना है, but it is done by what? Your legs, right? You want to eat, it is done by your hands, but thoughts are given by whom? Brain. सेम वैसे ही ब्रेन के अंदर जो थॉट्स आते हैं वो सारी एक्टिविटीज आपके बॉडी पार्ट्स करते हैं. लाइकवाइज all the objectives of the industries, all the objectives of the organization are achieved by whom? By these limbs, that is the staff of the organization. Job satisfaction among the staff. Now, due to staffing, the complaints and problems of the employees can be understood and speedy solution is possible. As already discussed, staffing is not only related to recruitment but also the post recruitment tasks like looking for the satisfaction of employees, working for their development, and sorting out the complaints and redressals. If proper planning and distribution of work creates the feeling of job satisfaction among the employees. Harmony in relations. Staffing creates the environment of satisfaction among the employees and establishes the good cordial relationship between employees and employers. Employers यानी कि organization और employees means the human staff. उनके बीच में proper coordination create होता है. If employees are satisfied with the organization, a good, contented and efficient staff are an invaluable asset which increases the prestige of the organization. And also I would like to add that this staffing is the continuous process which will exist till the end of the organization. So by now I hope children you are clear what is the meaning of staffing. Staffing means selection, recruitment, training, promotion and development of individuals. Staffing means कोई भी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में जो ह्यूमन रिक्वायरमेंट होती है उसको फिल करने की प्रोसेस को हम स्टाफिंग बोलते हैं. बट नॉट लिमिटेड ओनली टू फुलफिलिंग, उसके साथ साथ उस सारे एम्प्लॉयड जो सारे एम्प्लॉयज़ हैं जिनको ऑलरेडी एम्प्लॉय कर दिया है उनके ट्रेनिंग, उनका डेवलपमेंट, उनका जॉब सेटिस्फेक्शन इंक्रीज होना चाहिए. ऑल दीज इज डन इन द प्रोसेस ऑफ स्टाफिंग. ओके, tomorrow we will discuss about the staffing as a part of human resource management and also discuss about the process of staffing. Okay, till then, thank you and have a nice day.